Good morning, my dear children. It's me, Arun, again with our virtual classroom. Hope you're all doing well at home, and I hope that you remember our story well, the fun they had. The story of Margie and Tommy. And one more happy thing that I would like to share that I received. I've got your activities and everything was good. And I expect more nice activities from you. Okay? And I hope that you understood the story well. See, but we want to know what is the climax, means what is the ending of that story, isn't it? Anyway, let me recall the story once again. The title of the story was The Fun They Had. And it was a story of a virtual classroom, means the story is taking place after hundreds and hundreds years. And there is no school like what we have now, like teachers, classrooms, students, means classmates, and even a printed book they will not have at that time. So their classroom is called virtual classroom. Virtual classroom means they can sit at home and the classroom will be under the control of technology. Their teachers will be computer, robot, TV, iPod, such things. So the classroom under the control of technology. And two characters we met, Margie, the little sister, Tommy, her brother. And they found, actually Tommy found an old book, a real book, a printed book from the attic. Okay, and the book was saying about school. School was something strange for them, and they heard about the school, the word school, the system school, from her grandfather, Margie's grandfather. He told when his grandfather was a child, they had a school system. School system means the system what we have now. And in the story we saw Margie as a girl who used to hate this classroom, means this school. The school where the technology is teaching. Especially she hates to do homeworks and test papers. And one day her geography machine got damaged. And a person came for repairing. Do you remember the person who gave an apple to Margie? He came and repaired, and he made that machine well. So again it started working. And at the end of the last class we saw a discussion between Margie and Tommy. What was that about? About the school. And that when we end the last class we told that there was a teacher. Anyway, they had a teacher. That was the last sentence in page number 7. They had a teacher, means in the school system they had a teacher. And for them a teacher is something new. Let's see what is their response. So everyone please take page number 8 and just follow me when I read. Ready? Okay, page number 8. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. What Tommy said, I told you that Tommy is elder, superior. So he knew more than Margie. He knows more than Margie. So he said that he is teaching, actually. He is teaching his sister, saying that, sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. Regular teacher means for them, it is a machine. But for us, a regular teacher means a man. So for them, they say it was not a regular teacher, it was not a machine teacher, but it was a man, a human being. Then she wondered by saying, a man? How could a man be a teacher? Oh my dear brother, what are you saying? A man? How a man could be a teacher? That is impossible. Who said? Margie. Well, he just told the boys and girls things, gave them homework and asked them questions. So he explained in that classroom there was boys and girls in different sides in a classroom, and the person used to teach them, to tell them about many things, and give them homeworks, and also he used to ask questions. Everything is correct, isn't it? You're sitting as boys and girls, and your teacher is teaching you many things. They are giving you homeworks, and they're also asking questions. Am I right? So, then a man isn't smart enough. Margie said that a man is not smart enough. How a man can do that? A machine can teach, it's possible, but I think a man is not smart. A man is not able to take a class. Then he replied, sure, he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. You know one thing? My father knows as much as our teacher. Means my father knows as many knowledges as the computer knows. Okay. Then replied, he knows almost as much. I betcha. Betcha means what? I bet. I'm sure. I bet. And Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. And she said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. So when our Tommy said that my father knows as much as the computer, then she was not ready to dispute. She was not ready to say anything against it. But she said, I don't want a strange person in my home as a teacher. This is impossible. What a ridiculous thing you're talking. A strange man is coming to our house and teaching. I don't want. I can't think about it, said. Tommy screamed with laughter. Screaming means loudly. He was laughing loudly. You don't know much, Margie. Margie, my dear little sister, you don't know anything. The teachers didn't live in the house. The teachers, they do not live in our house. Then they had a special building and all the kids went there. Simple. They had a special building and all the students have to go there. And which is that building? What is the name of the building? School. Simple. Then, and all the kids learn the same thing. Another question. Another question from Margie. What is the question? And all the kids learn the same thing. That is impossible. Sure, if they were same age students used to study same thing at the time. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit and mind of each boy and girl. Each teachers and that each kid has to be taught differently. But my mother told me we have to adjust the teacher. Adjust the teacher means adjust the machine up to that or according to the mindset of the student. Okay, if the student is very much brilliant in maths, we have to adjust the system related to maths. So if a student has something extra power in some other subjects, the machine has to be adjusted according to that. So my mother told me. But is it possible to adjust a man? No, it's impossible. Who said? Margie. Just the same, they didn't do it that way then. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. So no need to ask more questions, my dear sister. If you do not like, stop reading books. So there also, if they don't want to learn that, they don't want to read the books. That's it. Then I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. She wanted to read about those funny school. Curiosity she was having. She wishes to read more and more about the school. You also have curiosity. I also have curiosity. Everyone as a human being have curiosity to know more and more. See, when I asked you about the chapters titled The Fun They Had and the stories taking place after 100 years. At the time, you felt a curiosity. Am I right? Tell me the truth. You felt a curiosity. Oh my God, how will be that world? The same curiosity our Margie also has. What is that? How was the system of school on those days? So I want to know more and more. So I'm going to read. Who said? Margie. But She wanted to read about those funny school. They weren't even half finished when the Margie's mother called, "Margie, school." Actually, she couldn't complete even half of that book at the time. Who called? The teacher, sorry, the mother called, "Margie, school." Means what? "Margie, school time, class time, go and study." Who called? Mother. Margie looked up. "Not yet, Mama." She looked up and said, "Not yet, Mom. No, it is not the time, Mama." "Now," said Mrs. Johns. Mrs. Johns is the mother of these two children. So, Mrs. Johns said what? "No, now you have to. And it's probably time for Tommy too. Almost, Tommy, it is also your time. Everyone, just go and study. Go." Margie said, "Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school?" My dear brother, can I read this book with you after our school? Shall we read this book a little bit more? Then he said, "Maybe," he said nonchalantly. Nonchalantly means what? Without any interest. Maybe, let's read. If I'm free, let's read. He walked away whistling. Whistling, that's a way that you also do, whistling, and the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. He was holding the book with him anyway, and both of them went to study. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. So she went to her classroom. It was just close to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher, means maybe the TV or the robot, is ready. It's switched on and waiting for Margie. It was always on at the same time every day except Sunday and Saturday. Oh my God. So every time the machine is on except Sunday and Saturday, like you, Sunday and Saturday holidays. Because, page number 9, because her mother said little girls learned better if they learned at regular hours. So what she said, if little children are learning in regular hours, they can learn better. That is true, isn't it? Your teachers, your parents, everybody say that wake up early in the morning and start reading at the same time, make it a habit, and you will get a good result. That is true. Let's see. The screen was lit up, means the light came on the screen, means the computer switched on. And it said, the computer is saying what? Today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. Who was saying that? Like a teacher, the machine is saying to Margie, today's subject is maths, and please insert what? Insert yesterday's homework in the slot. Slot, I told you, the given space for inserting, for uploading the homework. Then 10th paragraph. Margie did so with a sigh. Margie did so with a sigh. Sigh means fed up. What a pathetic situation. What a boring condition it is. So with a sigh, Maggie did so. She was thinking about what, She was thinking about the old school they had when her grandfather was a little boy. But her mind was not in the computer. Her mind was where, it is with the school, with her grandfather was having when he was a little boy. So she was thinking, she was trying to go into that type of school in her mind. And how nice it would be, she was thinking. What was the speciality, All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing, shouting in the schoolyard. Oh, beautiful. Everyone from the same place are coming together. All the students are coming together, shouting, laughing in the schoolyard, and sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. And going home together at the end of the day. See, in the previous class, in the beginning, I asked you, what do you miss when you think about your school? I am very much sure that you are not much missing your class teacher or your teachers, your subjects, your homework, your assignments, your IT lab, whatever it is. But one thing you miss very, very much, your friends. Am I right? If it is right, say yes. Yes, I am sure that you miss your friends. The moments you are spending with your friends, the classroom where you're sitting and sharing fun, sharing food, and making some naughty activities, so you miss. And the traveling from school to home, and vice versa, from home to school. So these moments with friends, that you miss very much. So she was also thinking how beautiful it would be together with other students. They learned the same things, so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. One more advantage is that when all the people are studying same thing, they can help each other to do homeworks and for exam also. So you all learn the same thing? So do you help to do homeworks? Yes, I know well that you do. And the mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. So when she was thinking about our school, in the screen, the computer screen, it was flashing when we add fractions 1 by 2 and 1 by 4, etc, etc, etc. That is going like that. Okay, so when she was thinking, she was dreaming about the school, but the class was going on. And Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. So even while the machine is going on, working on, she was thinking how beautiful, how lovely it would be together with all the students, and how nice days it would be. She was dreaming. See, what do you think? Now, what do you think? Which system is better? The present one that we are having, or the coming one, virtual classroom? See, an easy example I can give you. Now you are listening to my class, isn't it? And you used to listen to my class in the previous year also. Which was the best? Certainly I know the previous year was the best. And not because of the speciality of my class, I know very well, and there was no change for me. There is no change at all. But the previous year, you're sitting with your friends and commenting something and sharing some funs and all, and sharing some ideas, thoughts, opinions and all. So it was really nice. But now you're sitting alone at home or with your parents and listening to me through a video. So what you have now, the present school system, is the best system. So we should enjoy as much as possible. Live well, study well, respect and love your teachers, enjoy the moments what you have with your students, and enjoy your best time in your life. And one more thing, you know what is the most beautiful time of a human being in his life? Childhood or schooling time. So this is your best time. Enjoy well, at the same time study and be a best or an excellent citizen in your life. Okay, so I hope that you understood the chapter well. So what you want to do is read the chapter more than 2 times and trying to understand the meaning. And when you read, you should be able to imagine the virtual world, virtual classroom world, and the face of the Margie, Tommy, everything should come into your mind. And the unfamiliar words should read again and again. Okay, so now I would like to give you a small activity also. So listen very carefully. You want to prepare a letter. Okay, imagine that you get a chance. Now you are living in this present world 2020, and you get a chance to write a letter to the future. Imagination it is. You are getting a chance to write a letter to the future in after 100 years. So you are writing a letter to Margie by saying how happy you are with this beautiful situation. Means you are sharing about your school. Where is your school? Which is your school? Who are the class teacher? And how is your classes going? How is your exams? And how you spent with your friends and everything. All the happy things you are having now, just write in a letter. And one more thing, you have to do it as an assignment. So take an envelope also, a cover also, and write that letter in a paper, fold it and put it in an envelope. That is your assignment. And after completing that, just open the envelope and unfold the pages, take a picture of it and send me through Google Classroom. So this is the activity I'm just giving you. So that's all for today, and see you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.